Oh, we got a batch of really expensive PS4 games. Come check them out. And welcome to Resale Robin, guys. Today we're actually going to cover my picks for top 6 highly expensive PS4 games that probably are also going to continue to rise when the FOMO happens. These aren't like my usual hidden gems where you try to get them before they're cheap or great games. These are expensive games already that I think is going to go even more up in price as the years go along, especially when a FOMO eventually, inevitably hits the PS4. So these are ones that I would pick up personally, and I have picked all these up. And that's just my opinion. We're going to go into these in just a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I got in a couple of Laserdiscs recently. I actually just got in Double Zeta Gundam. This is both the box sets, so the complete series on that one. So excited to have that. You guys know I love my Laserdisc. Super excited to have Double Zeta Gundam on Laserdisc now, so that's awesome. I want to thank you guys so much. We are now at 1524 on subscribers. Means the world to me, guys. Let's continue to grow the channel. If you like the content that I'm putting out, a little subscribing doesn't hurt, and it helps the channel so much. Also, liking the videos and commenting. YouTube likes that kind of stuff. I have new, for you guys that are new, there's new gaming content every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you guys tune in for that and hit the bell icon to get all notifications for new videos. And again, subscribing helps a bunch. We want to get to 1,600. Hopefully this new week we can get close to that. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, because again, it helps so much. But without further ado, let's get right into these, guys. I have a lot to say about these. Let's get them started. Alright, the first one I want to talk about has been a game that I've been watching rise slowly over the last few years, and it is AI Day 1 Edition that released on the PS4. This is a fantastic, I want to call it like a puzzle role-playing type game. It's a fantastic game. They didn't get a lot of it released, and it's a very popular game. I think it floats right around $70 right now, $60 to $70. And I think that price is going to continue to rise over the years. And it's not going to be a FOMO thing like 360 where it's like overnight, but I do think it's one of those that all it takes is a big YouTuber to play it or to feature it again like a few more years when the FOMO starts getting closer on the PS4. And again, guys, remember, this is the cheapest point on a lot of this PS4 stuff. There's no FOMO right now. Imagine when it gets to the PS3 360 era point when the prices go way up and you slept on this kind of stuff. And in this particular game's case, fantastic game on top of that. Love this game. I don't know if there's a sequel yet for it. If there is, throw it in the comments down below, let me know. But as of right now, $60 to $70 depending, and I think, and that's for a used copy, not even sealed. And I think this could potentially get up to a $100 game in the future. If not at least 80, but I think it could get up to 100. I would highly recommend picking this one up because there's no win on waiting on this stuff. Because again, PS4 games are plentiful right now. Like, they're everywhere. And the games that are already expensive have nowhere to go but up because they've already at the bottom plateau right now. So do what you will with that. Trust me or not, I don't care. It's up to y'all. But I did want to focus also a fantastic game. I would get that one. The next one I want to cover is another one that got a very limited release, and that was actually Gravity Rush Remastered. This was originally a game on the PlayStation Vita, and an amazing game, by the way. The Gravity Rush series, I love 1 and 2, but this one just has a very limited print run. I think it was an Amazon exclusive, I believe, or GameStop. I think it was an Amazon exclusive, actually. It's pretty rare. Fantastic game, a lot of fun. It's put out by a Japan studio, which is awesome. And again, it's another one of those like 60 to 70 US dollars right now. And I don't see it going down, guys. Maybe it will, but I really don't think it will, unless some remaster happens that releases on PS5 or something. This is another one. Again, remember, everything's at the bottom on PS4 right now, guys. Like, it's all cheap, relatively. So, I would probably pick this one up. This one I think will go up faster, but I do think this one still is another pickup that you need to not rest on, guys. The next one I actually want to cover is a limited edition. And I normally don't cover just limited editions. I cover the base level of the game because limited editions are always far more expensive. But in this particular case, this didn't get a physical release any other way. And that was actually a Little Nightmares, the original one that released on the PS4. And it came with a little cool figure. And this particular one right here, so little copies of it sold, and that's before Little Nightmares got like a bigger following or any of that kind of stuff. I think this floats around $70-ish, $80 right now. And again, remember guys, everything's at the plateau right now. Like, they're all low. And then if you haven't played Little Nightmares, they are fantastic little platformer survival horror games. I highly recommend them. I know number 2 is out on a lot of consoles. I'd highly recommend going out and getting them. I think 3 is in development right now. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. You don't want to sleep on this one. Fantastic game, by the way. The next one I want to cover is a really cool shoot 'em up shmup that released through Limited Run. It was number 84 in the release. And that is Caladrius Blaze. I always can't pronounce it very well. Really cool, like I said, shmup shooter that released on PS4. Limited run games, so you know it's already going to be expensive. I think you're looking at around $80 to $90. $80, I think, on this one sealed right now. It is very expensive, but fantastic shmup. Another one of those that I just don't see it going down, guys. Not when there's only one physical print for this game, and it's through Limited Run Games, and it was through Limited Run in the earlier days. I don't see it going down. I just don't. And I do see it going up a lot, to be honest. This was even before they started putting the ESRB on them and stuff like that. So, highly recommend picking this one up. When the PS4 FOMO hits, this one's going to over 100 without question for a sealed copy. I don't see a scenario where it doesn't. You already know shmups and horror games and anime RPGs are always the number ones to go. For all those reasons and more, you really need to pick this one up before it's too... It's a fantastic game, guys. All these are great games. These aren't just like expensive games, like the Godzilla one on PS4. That's expensive, but it's not a good game. It's expensive, but it's awful. These are all fantastic games. And now, going into my next one, this one's really expensive already. And that is Firewatch on the PS4. This is a first-person, really cool, story-driven game. Again, it was put out by Limited Run Games, and this is number 32 in their list. This game is cult classic. It was an amazing game, highly reviewed, highly desirable game, and its sealed copy is already floating around $130, $150, and it's going to continue to rise. And once PS4 truly is out of the market and gone, the game is going to continue to rise. When the FOMO happens, this will be a $200 to $250 game easily. So if you're a PS4 collector, this is a fantastic game, and you don't want to not have this in your collection. And at the same time, I understand it's very expensive, but that's the point of this video right now, right? We're talking about really expensive PS4 games that you might want to get before they get even more expensive. So Firewatch is definitely one I would have on my radar. It's definitely one to play. If you just want to play it, I know I'm all about physical and I'm about collecting, but if you just want to play this, please download this on the PlayStation Store. You will have a blast on this one. Don't sleep on that game, guys. The last one I want to cover is actually What Remains of Edith Finch.
awesome, awesome, awesome story-driven first-person, like, walking simulator almost, with some puzzle elements. Such a fantastic game. And this wasn't Limited Run Games, actually. This was put out by a different publisher, and I forget who it was, but it was like an online distribution for this one only. Very limited quantities of this game produced, and very expensive. I think this thing's pushing like $170 new right now. This is going to be a $300 game, I think, down the road when the FOMO hits. And when I say down the road, it could be anywhere between 2 years to 10 years. I don't know, but this is another one that I would not have in my collection. I love this game, and that's why I picked it up. And again, the same as Firewatch, if you just want to play it and you're not a collector and you're looking for a great game, you can get this on PlayStation Store and you will not regret it. But I personally think this is one, I know it's expensive, guys, but from a standpoint of collector, this is going to go up. Take what you will with it, but I've been doing this for a long time, and this one's going to continue to rise. It's not going down. But that goes for my PS4 games that are really expensive that you need to pick up before it's too late. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these games, guys. Let me know some games that I need to get that are expensive on the PS4, but are probably going to go up more. That's a good game. Don't tell me Godzilla. I know that game's expensive and bad, but good games. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always trying to add stuff to my collection. I want to thank you guys again so much. It means the world that we're growing this much, and if we can continue to grow, I will love it. Let me know in the comments down below of what you guys think. New videos you'd like to see. A poll for next Sunday's video. We're going to throw that one down below. Get a little gauge for what you guys would like. I know what you guys want to see next Sunday, but we're going to put it in the poll down below just to check. But I think I know what we're going to do on that one. But let me know. You can still vote in the Wednesday poll as well, so vote in that one as well. Again, we have new content every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you guys check us out every week. You know, the cons are coming up. I want to mention that real fast. We have the new cons coming up in a few more weeks. Madison Comic Expo in September, Anime 414 August 10th and 11th, and then ChizuCon August 19th, I believe. Come by and say hi to us. We will have booths there selling anime merch and video games, so make sure you guys swing by. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of the content, but most importantly of all, stay savage. Guys, you gotta get these expensive things before it's too late. Believe it or not, you're gonna regret it if you don't. You think you won't. Mark my words, you will.